everybody. Welcome to my Friday Live. I am coming to you from a little different. I'm sitting because I'm going to be doing some things on this project today that require me to be intense on my project. So that's why I'm here. Hi Laura and Jennifer and Laveda. Hello. Happy Friday. Okay. So what we're going to do is I showed you and I have talked about our creative Kickstart promotion. It started on Monday and there are two different kits I'm going to show. They come with the same surface. So they come with, if I can get this off here, they come with the Couture Grayson board. So it's a reusable surface chalkboard. There's a big glare, that's nuts. But the frame is really cool. It's a nice distressed frame. Anyway, comes with this, which is a $20 value. And this, which is a $15 value. So right there is $35. Plus, you get a 2-pack of chalk singles, which brings it up to about a $40 value. And you can purchase the kit for $29.99. But there's another option. This one, which says Live Your Dreams, or this one which says Choose Happy. I am going to choose Happy today. We'll do Live Your Dreams on a different day, and I will do a different technique with it. But I'm very excited to get started, so there we go. So I will be up there. Oh my goodness. I bet you do want your transfer, Denise. It's so cute. Hi, Renee and Julie and Dawn. Hi, Donna. Hi, Maggie.
Can I see it real quick?
Hi, Joanne from Nova Scotia. Yes.
Let me see your board real quick. I'm just curious.
Does it fit?
That is
Will it stand? I think it's too skinny.
It is too skinny. Darn it.
You know. Hi, Lee from Somerville, South Carolina. I swear that is where Jennifer Jones is living right now, in Somerville, South Carolina. Hi, Wendy and Julie and Nicole. Yes, Choose Happy is awesome. Ha. Thanks, Dean. Okay, so check out what I'm going to do, because I am not fond, and it's nobody, no big deal, but I'm not fond of what they did with the design. All right, I'm gonna need to fuzz this. I really love the the white. It looks so good in white, but I'm definitely, as soon as I saw this transfer, I knew what I needed to do. I knew what I wanted to do. And it was really important for me to get to show you guys in person my take on this transfer. And it just so happened that I'm getting to it today in place of whatever my normal requests is. So I requested this one for you. I know. I'm a goofball. I just need it to go. It's very sticky and it's driving me batty. That's about as good as I can say it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, the first thing is we're going to do this in white. And so I'll show you how super easy and amazing it is. Just white every time I open my white, I just feel like I need a little spritz of water to get it going, to reconstitute it. So, guess how smart I am. Listen to this. This is going to sound like I'm so way smarter than me. Our white chalk paste dries out a little bit quicker and tends to be thicker because of the high amount of titanium inside of it.
It affects the viscosity of it?
It affects the viscosity of the chalk paste. I learned that this week. It is very true. Makes me sound really, really smart. Sound is the operative word here. I'm gonna grab me a angled squeegee, one of my favorites. Oh, Mountain Magnolia. Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Hello. All right. So not silver, not Sylvie, not silver. This is a Grayson. All right, so we are just, oh, there is something so satisfying about this. A very spreadable chalk paste. You're doing the whole thing in one color. It's just, I love it. It puts me at peace. I sound like a complete goofball, but it's true. There is something so satisfying about just doing one color and not worrying about like all the other stuff. So we're gonna add some color to this, but not like, we're not gonna squeegee it. We're not gonna mess up this beautiful design. It's going to, I just need to peel it. And that it is a pretty sticky transfer. So I'm gonna grab it from the top and just kind of hold my board, peel it. Oh, looks so, so good. All right, now I'm gonna set that in there and clean up my hands. This has to dry. Hi, Andrea. Oh no, is it bad? You know why? Oh, is it continuing to jump? If I keep my hands there, it won't, right? If I take my hands away, if I just keep a hand there, it should be okay.
Do you need your hair dryer?
I can use my other one. Yeah. Hopefully after Christmas, I'll have another old hairdryer down here to use. Because I want a new one.
I have an old one. I
Okay. Hopefully it won't. I'll try to pay attention to if it's jumpy or not. Ugh. This shirt keeps like, it's weird. It's one of those like, oh, I see it doing it now because I'm moving. I'm gonna help you out here. Hold on. Maybe not. Nope, it's still doing it. I wonder why it's different today than any normal day. Because it's so far away. Let me try to zoom in, because I do want to show you I want to show you a little bit more. All right. The main thing is to get this all dry. Hi, Terry. I love the white too. I'm gonna use some very muted neutral colors if I can open. Apparently I'm weak, guys. I need, oh no 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 no. You are not allowed to be dry. No. Oh, my fig, my poor figgy pudding. It's a little dry, so I sprayed some distilled water in there, and I'm getting it, I'm working it. See, when you don't use a color for a long time, I probably wasn't good at keeping up on this through our busy season, because it feels like you open and stir the chalk paste and then maybe you forget a little bit. Okay, so we need to reconstitute this a bit. Maybe I won't use this first. I'll spray a little bit of water in here, and then I'll close it up, shut her down, and let it sit there while I use another color first. All right, so it's pretty good. I mean, it's not completely dry, but I will set that there. Oh, goodness. Good gravy. All right, so I'm gonna open up Marvelous. Now, this is a beautiful color. It's nice, and it is like a mauve color. It's called Marvelous. Whip it up. It is very creamy. It's awesome. Marvelous. It's a beautiful color. I'm sorry if you're, because my screen is jumping around. Oh, this one needs more too. I think I have 2 sages over here. Maybe the other one is creamier. I'll open them up and see which one's the creamiest. Oh, they're both kind of the same. Maybe it's just the type of pigment that they use for this color, this green. It's a little bit, because I'm going to be painting, and I'm going to show you, you know, how to get a certain look. You can use our chalk paste to paint and get like a watercolor effect. You can use it and get a much thicker color. I'm going to show you. I've done some beautiful painting projects with our chalk paste. I need to like seriously mix this. I need a mini blender, or not a mini blender, a mini hand mixer to like really get in there. Like a super tiny one.
Like a matcha.
I'm working, what?
A matcha blender.
What's that?
Matcha is a type of green tea.
Oh, a
and
matcha
it comes
blender?
with matcha. Comes in a
matcha.
powder, and you.
Oh, yeah. I need one of these, one of those. Okay. I've done quite a bit of blending. I feel like this will be all right. Okay, I don't need that one. If I need any other colors, I will just grab them. But we're gonna start with Marvelous. And I'm going to go to this flower up here. And I'm just gonna grab a little paintbrush and kind of dip in here. And the best way to do this, you wanna have water along with you. Happy Friday before Christmas, Shalise. Retired, Luann, what are you asking about retired? You were on the site last night, you didn't see these boards, the Grayson? I'm not able to go on and look, but they have been on the website under surfaces in the last chance category for a long time. Now, if they took them off, the reason they would take them off is because we're offering them in our kits, these kits. So that could be. That could be. So I'm just painting in this little flower here. And I kind of would like to get use my smaller paintbrush.
I see them under surfaces,
Okay.
Couture boutique boards.
All right, so the Grayson are available under surfaces and then under boutique board, so they're there. I'm sorry. Maybe I need to lower the camera because every time I move, it jumps. All right.
And they have 4 sizes.
Let me, oh geez, I have green chalk paste now all over my shirt and my hands and my pants. Apparently, gosh, it'll wash up. All right, let me lower this. Or maybe I'll just raise this up. And I'll stand. Am I going to jump the whole time I do this? Let's see. Hopefully not. Oh, but you can't see my face. Ha! There I am. Hi, Mary Lou. I am just showing how we can paint. It's kind of like paint by numbers. You can blend this with water if you feel like you need to, but here's the trick. The trick is to keep your paste liquidy, like very smooth. And so if you want to add water, it's going to look more like a watercolor painting. And I'm just trying to stay in the lines. But once this dries, you can go back. I'm going to show you a little bit. And it's okay if you get a little bit on the white part. I'm not too particular because you can always add more when it is dry. So as this dries, I'm going to show you. It's kind of like, you know how when you paint, if you've ever painted with oil paints, you have to kind of like let the layers dry before you move on. That's how this is. Oh, it's still jumping. Oh, these are exclusive transfers, and these transfers are only available inside the kit. It's called the Kickstarter kit. And we have 2 of them. Yeah, it's not available separately for purchase. So, just so you know, now I get rid of some of that water and pick up some more. So every once in a while I clean off my thing. I'm going to change
It jumps when you move the board.
It jumps, well, I haven't moved the board. It's been jumping when I move my hand. So, sorry. Oh, so sad. Okay. Yeah, so it jumps when I'm moving my hand, and I don't know how to fix it. If there was something that I could do, I would. Hopefully it doesn't make you like car sick, seasick, motion sick, because sometimes that happens. Now, what I love about doing the flowers is that you can totally kind of ombre these, or like, what do you call it? It's just like blended out so that you've got like this pulling up my sleeves. Maybe that will work because maybe it's trying to focus on my sleeve. No, it's my hand. it's the black board, I think. I think it usually only happens with the black board. If anyone out there knows why it's happening.
I think it's because the transfer is so intricate, it's trying to focus.
It isn't. So this happens, it happened before when I was doing a super simple one on a blackboard. Like it happens only with a black. Green threw up on you. Yeah, it did, but I washed it off. Hi, Brittany. Take off the autofocus. That is a good idea. Let me do something. Okay, now. Oh, good. Shalise, you are brilliant. I think it worked. I got it, you guys. No more autofocus. Ooh, that means I can re-record my paste packet training video because that one did it awful. It happens when I zoom in or I have a black board. Okay. So let's get this going.
Did you add water to that paste or are you just using it straight?
I am just using it straight. I have not added any water yet.
Just to the brush?
Just to clean off the brush.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna show you what it looks like when you add water to it. I'll show you, but right now I'm doing full strength and it's just kind of, it spreads out a little bit. So actually, if I even zoom in more, and you guys can kind of see, so I have a bunch right here, but you can kind of even see what I'm doing. The first thing that you need to know is that this really doesn't act like paint, okay? Chalk is not self-leveling. So when you do this, you're gonna have a textured board. And if you mess up, you just fix it like that. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, paint is self-leveling. It will generally dry smooth. Chalk won't. It'll stay in like that 3D place forever. It'll dry right there, just sitting there. Yeah, so to me, this painting part is therapeutic. I absolutely love it. When I get into the green, I'm gonna do the watercolor effect so that you guys can see the difference. And here you can add other colors if you really want to, like brighten it up or make it look striated a little bit. Is that the right word? Or kind of like ombre, like how real flowers are anyway. Yeah, well, and I don't know, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what other people do because this is how I've always done it. I've shown you some of my my really big projects. I think I've shown you this other one. Let me show you. This is like my favorite one that I did a long time ago. And if I show you up close, you can see all the different layers of the colors that I did. And then back off, you can kind of see how I colored it in. It took days to do that one. It was so huge. So let's go down here. As this dries, you can go in, so this part is dry, you could go in and layer a little bit more if you wanted this more of a solid color towards the inside. and you want it to get lighter towards the outside. You can go back and layer and get a little bit more of a solid color. And just know that it is going to be, it's going to be like a relief painting, because there's going to be, you know, bumps. You're going to be able to see the paint strokes, and think of some of the really cool paintings that you've ever been to a museum and you can see the paint strokes. I think it's so cool. I think that's the human element of the painting. Like when it looks like a print, it kind of takes that human element away. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you see this, you see all the work that went into it. Okay, so let me just finish up a little bit here, and I'll get to that green just to show. Now this is a long process, and I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a long process. I need a towel to dry this off. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on these here. I'm going to move this away and kind of close it up so that it doesn't dry out, because you don't want your chalk to dry out. And I'm going to spray on, you guys don't, you're not seeing this, but I sprayed right here. There's some water, okay? And I'm going to be able to dip my my chalk paste in there. So I'm making like a watery paste mix. Okay, so you can see what I just did. Now I'm going to move this back into view so you can see what I'm about to do. I mixed that up really nicely. Now I'm going to pick up some of that color, and I'm going to come in and I'm just going to start painting with it. Now this is watery, so we want to move it around without really touching the rest of the white chalk paste that's already dry, because you don't really want to reconstitute it, right? You just want to kind of get it in there. What is cool about the watercolor technique is that you can blend it a little bit easier than if you're just using the straight up chalk. So you can see that down here it's more of a thicker color, and I kind of moved it up just to have a little lighter up at the top, and it fills in quicker because of the water. As it starts to dry, you just want to kind of let it dry and let it do its thing, and you can always go back and change some of that. Hi Nicole, did I already say that? I'm like, sometimes I look up and it looks like the the feed has moved, and then I'm like, oh, maybe not. So yeah, so there's two different ways that I showed you, and then you can go back and layer other colors on top in different areas. So let's say I want my pink flower to have some other colors too. I can go back and do that because it's drying. It's pretty much dry now. The watercolor technique, you are going to get a much more transparent color. It's going to be less opaque. You will be able to see through it a little bit, because that is like the water talking. But this is going to be a little thicker. This is going to be a little clearer. And then, so as that dries, I'm going to open up this purple, and I'm going to give it another stir, and we'll get in there with some of the paintbrush. This is our plum fig. This is our fig color. It's a really nice color, but it's pretty dry, so I had to like reconstitute it. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a different paintbrush and just kind of go in there. So now I have this fig color, and I'm just gonna go from the center and work my way out to blend those colors and make those leaves darker in the center and lighter on the outside. You see what I did? You see the difference between that and this? And I'm just going to kind of go back and do it again. This is the fun part of painting. In real life, and I am telling you this, in real life, I grew up with people around me who were amazingly talented painters. My mother, my aunts, my grandmother, my grandfather, everyone had this talent. I did not get that talent. I am not talented at all when it comes to artistic abilities. I don't draw, I can't draw, I can't paint. These are things that are a struggle for me, but I love to be creative. So it makes me feel like a real artist when I can color in the lines. When I can paint in the lines, I can do that, right? Like that is not difficult. It doesn't take that special talented brain to do it, or that I don't have it. I've tried. I am not an artist. Now, I have a sister who is an artist. She's an art teacher. She's also a designer here with Couture. And she picked up on that. Like she has that talent. I do not. I do understand color. I understand like space and what are all the things? I understand the artistic concepts, but I'm just not an artist in that way. But you guys can be just by like, it's almost like painting by numbers. Super easy. So now check out the detail of my flower versus what I had before, because I was able to layer that. Now this, let me try to dry that a little bit so I can add a little more on there. Hi Joyce. I set this one down, I pick up my green again, and I just add a little bit more of that color just to give it a little darker of a look. If it's not, if it isn't dry, it's harder to layer. So you want it to be pretty dry. And you could layer other colors on there. You can even add glitter and shimmer. At the end, I went around and I did shimmer inside the, let me grab, oh, this is kind of a, gotta clean off my paintbrushes. I don't have a ton of them. Let me get a little bit of yellow and just kind of like put a yellow center in here. Yellow or green, I don't know. Just depends on, I also don't know flowers, like I don't know the names of them, I don't know the shape, but sometimes they have like a yellow or a green or a brown center. And so that's okay too. So we got a little bit of that. Oh, thank you. I used to do this as I used to freehand. Oh, girl. So I was just saying, if you can freehand paint, you are far better than me, because I don't have that talent, but I can do this. So one of the things that I would love to keep doing, and this will take me a long time to finish. I don't move fast. Leave your words, the outline, don't color those in. I feel like it makes it way too busy, but you can go around. Let's say I want to use the same yellow and make like a little, like a yellow daisy or something. I love daisies. And just like pop in this color here, you know, go wherever you want. But as you're coloring this in, it's kind of like coloring, right? It's kind of like coloring. But as you're painting this in or coloring it in, I would leave those words plain. I would leave them with the black, the white outline, because it's going to look really cool. So let's say I color this one in also yellow, like a daisy. Or I know daisies are white, but like a yellow daisy. Like, well, it's not as bright as a sunflower for sure, because I'm using the daffodil color, like it's our old, like our buttermilk. And it will just kind of wrap around the word. So yeah, totally cool. I should finish this up on video and then speed it up for you guys, and it would look really cool. But that might be a lot of video recording. It is like an adult coloring book, except I'm using this. Now, if you have different chalk markers, that might be an option for you. If you're not necessarily wanting to work with a paintbrush. But yeah, so you're going to see a lot of people doing some similar things. Let me zoom back in. I'm sorry, every time I zoom, I have to separate it out to zoom in and out. Again, this is our daffodil color that I'm using. Just like a nice muted color. I'm not going to put too many different colors on here. I will probably use the same things over and over because you just don't want to make the eye go crazy. That like creates chaos in our brains. Some people love that. Some people, it's like the people who like colored lights on their house and their Christmas tree, and those who like just white lights. I am just a white light person. My husband is a colored light person. I understand colored lights. I don't prefer them, but I let my husband win on the outside of our house. He put up colored lights. It's just not pleasing to my eye. I like all white, very traditional. Well, I guess colored lights are kind of traditional. But let's go way, way back to when they didn't have colored lights. That's the traditional I'm talking about. Like back in the olden days, right? Okay, so this is what I'm doing. And you can go with, oh gosh, all of your colors. Like you can go into this purple and come over and do like little dots inside here. Super easy. And you don't have to color absolutely every single thing. And it just washes off, obviously, with water. So you can just rinse out your brush and then go back in to my green, pick that up, and do these leaves over here. Remember, this is more of the watercolor green. And I try really hard to stay in the lines. So there. So it's coming along, and it's gonna be a lot, and so I probably won't keep it live the entire time. I'll pick a thing to stop with, and then let's do a couple more green bits over here. And then once I stop, I will kind of finish, and then I'll show you guys the finished product on a photo. I'll do a photo on my page because I have to keep changing my colors. And I just wipe it on a towel, and then it's ready to go again. So super easy. It's not, oh shoot, I forgot to clean that up. Now I have green in my yellow. So let me get some of that out. Green in my yellow. I keep hearing noise like the boys are home, but it's way too early. It's Jake. It's got to be my dog.
You had a delivery set.
Oh, did I? Did you see it, or did you?
Saw the notification on Alexa.
Oh, yeah, Alexa. She's my girl. Okay. That's fun. That probably could have been pink, but I did it yellow. Awesome. Thanks, Julie. Then this one over here, we can open that back up. So I think what I'll do is I will stop for now, and I will zoom out so you can just kind of see the whole thing, my whole, like what I'm doing. And I will finish it off camera because honestly, we don't need a 2-hour live, right? It's taken me a while just to get that much done. But once you get going, you kind of get on a roll and you don't want to stop, you know? It's just, it's addicting for sure. Anyway, okay, so thank you guys for hanging out. And if you are new, just kind of tuning in or checking out what's happening, I would love for you to get inside the VIP group so you can stay apprised of all the stuff that's going on and all the specials that I have and the opportunities and the bundles and etc., etc. So if you would like to do that, type add me into the comments, and I will give you a link that you can use to get inside my VIP group. If you are looking to become a designer and you would like just a little bit more information, you probably don't know a lot, but if you're looking for more information, you can type team, and I will send you a link to go into my opportunity group. And inside that group, you can just watch a quick video that will give you most of the information that probably will answer all your questions and give you all the deets, like how do you make money, how much money would you make, is there a discount, those types of questions, and how do you sign up. I cover all of that inside the video. The sky's the limit on how you can paint this for sure. That is exactly right, Tanya. 100%. And you can go bright colors and bold colors. I'm choosing a much lighter color palette for no reason at all, just because I feel these colors today. It's just the way I am. And I did kind of want to bring out the guava, but then I thought it might be too bold, too bright. And it's not really a bold colored, but compared to Marvelous and Fig, it is. But these colors are great. Great. Okay. All right, we will, after I do the green here, we will stop. Oops, I just puddled up. We don't want that, so we can wipe that away, and it should be fine. This is another green spot. So you get all your green, and you can go like through with just one color and do all your marvelous, and then go through with your green and do all the green, like whatever you think needs to be green. That's easy, and that way you don't have all of these colors open at the same time, because they do dry out. But this is fun. It's so much fun. It's so addicting. I can't stop. I know I said I was going to stop like a minute ago, but I'm on a roll with this green.
That looks good.
Thanks. Let me take my signs down and pop a little more green in here. And just kind of like goes through the letters. There we go. Okay. All right. I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Thank you for watching today. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. You guys can do this too. This is available right now on my web. Where am I? That's the wrong camera. This is available on my online shop. It's right on the front page, but you can also click on deals and promotions or specials and deals, or whatever the word is. I don't even know. And you can choose. You can either get the Choose Happy, or you can get the Live Your Dreams, which is a little bit different. So either one of those are available. And then the Choose Your Dreams comes with Couture Teal and Sage, and the Choose Happy comes with Guava and Peony, I think. No. Hold on. I have to open it so that I can show you. Oh yeah. Peony and Guava. Those are the Choose Happy colors. So if you have white already at your house, you can use these as your paint for your paint palette if you want to paint. Or you can do like the hot mess technique on this. Just because of the way it is designed, I feel like it looks a little bit better if you do a one color on the transfer and then you fill in the other details. Does that make sense? Okay. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a lovely Friday. I will be back Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm making some videos today to keep you going through the holiday when I am traveling or busy or whatever. That way I still can show you all the things that I've been working on. Thank you so much and have a wonderful Friday. Bye, everybody.